Allegations of sexual harassment, racism, and unsafe working conditions are piling up against a local climbing gym. Adam Pinsker speaks with two former employees about why they are compelling their former boss to change his ways.
Gabrielle Sanchez Steenberger remembers her first encounter with Hoosier Heights owner Joe Anderson.
I was talking about how I was proud of my Latina heritage, and he was heavily encouraging me to be, as he put it, just as proud of my Caucasian heritage.
Sanchez Steenberger, who worked at the Bloomington Climbing Gym from 2017 to 2019, says Anderson began talking about the superiority of certain people's genetic disposition.
I have this vivid memory. I asked him, how can you tell who these genetically superior people are? And he said, usually by looking at them.
Another former employee, Shelby Porteroff, had a similar conversation with Anderson.
Joe touched on the fact that it is just women's biological role and responsibility to have children, and that being a parent is the most fulfilling thing in anyone's life, and it's just our responsibility to do that.
In addition to racist rhetoric and sexual harassment, Porteroff and Sanchez Steenberger say during their time at Hoosier Heights, they observed unsafe climbing conditions.
It's legally required under Indiana state law for all health clubs to have defibrillator systems in their facilities, and those do not exist in Hoosier Heights.
The law requiring AEDs in gyms throughout Indiana was passed in 2007. Porteroff recently launched a Change.org petition demanding Anderson improve the work culture at Hoosier Heights, which also has locations in Louisville and Carmel.
We have also demanded that we receive an apology to the community and the staff for unsafe working conditions and improper treatment.
Both Sanchez Steenberger and Porteroff say even though they haven't worked at Hoosier Heights for more than a year, they are passionate about the climbing community.
And when I began going back to the gym as not an employee, I was made to feel very isolated and very unwelcome.
Reach for comment. Hoosier Heights provided us with this statement. Hoosier Heights Bloomington serves a passionate community of climbers, and we appreciate our employees providing feedback on ways we can improve and better serve our community. Last week, we began announcing several efforts to evolve our company, including changes in leadership, evaluation of policies and procedures, and ways we can improve safety measures. We're also taking into account the current pandemic with a singular focus on health and safety of our employees and members of the Bloomington climbing community. Upon reopening, we will provide more options and opportunities for employee training in areas such as route setting, safety inspection, workplace inclusion, first aid, the use of AEDs, and more. We're very proud of the fact that all employees, salaried and anyone scheduled for shifts, have been and are continuing to be paid during this time. Anderson also posted a message on Hoosier Heights' Facebook page saying in part, "Blinded by pride, stubbornness, and misguided opinions, I have said and done things perceived to be offensive. Regardless of my intentions and personal disgust for racism, sexism, and homophobia, I am now beginning to understand that this is not about me and my perspective." Both women say while they are encouraged to read Anderson's comments, they still intend to proceed with the petition until substantial changes are made.
This is a way that I can ensure that racism and bigotry and sexual harassment have no place in my community.
For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm Adam Pinsker.